As with virtually all of our examples of this X351 shape Jaguar flagship luxury car, of course the XJ, their swan song, you could say, given how radically different the brand looks these days, it's really no wonder why people love them so much. What was a 50, 60, 70,000 pound car, depending on its spec, is now, in the case of this exact model, under 13,000 pounds. And it's not even as if that price is because it has massive mileage or a patchy history. Quite the opposite. It's fantastic on both fronts. In fact, at just 62,000 miles for a 2014 portfolio, no less, such as this one is, that's 16,000 less miles than the average for one of these on the market. And as many who are familiar with our collection, certainly those who have owned these cars in the past, can attest to, these are some of the very best long-distance luxury cars you can get, and absolutely for this kind of price point. And returning to the point of price on this car, although it's already under £13,000, it still of course has the option of low deposit financing if you did want to spread out that cost. And given its fantastic mileage, you would hope it has fantastic history. Well, we already spoiled that because it does. It has a full main agent service history to its name, 13 stamps no less, including a stack of invoices. It was even most recently serviced barely 1,000 miles ago by Sinclair Jaguar Land Rover in Cardiff, and being finished in the, it has to be said, gorgeous rhodium silver, which is almost a very Bentley approach to a colour, which suits these cars down to a T, with, as you'll have already seen, a gorgeous interior spec of jet black with ivory stitching and ivory piping. We've said it many times before, but it definitely bears saying again. Jaguar made a masterpiece of interior design with these cars. It's almost notes of nautical, Jaguar's own history, bringing up into the modern age. Again, the swan song, although we didn't realise it at the time for the XJ lineage. It's just a gorgeous looking interior in every way. But it's not just great to look at, of course the spec is fantastic as well, especially as a portfolio model. We'll return to the point of its engine in a second. The 3-litre V6 is by far the most in-demand engine we actually find for this car, but first things first, its spec is huge. The aforementioned jet black leather is fully heated, in fact active ventilated seats in the front and in the back. This particular car has been chauffeur driven for the past 6 years, and it really shows. This is a car which has been loved. Its history of course already attests to that fact. It has a 1300 watt full Meridian sound system, blind spot assist, electric blinds of course on the rear for passengers, touchscreen display to go with that sound system with Bluetooth, built-in navigation, cruise control of course for those long distance motorway journeys, parking sensors and reverse camera, power opening and closing boot, self-leveling rear suspension, interactive voice control, tilt and slide panoramic roof, of course LED day runners and LED rear lights, in addition to xenon lights on the front as well, 4-zone climate control as well. The list, it just goes on and on in the case of these cars. These were already superb value when brand new. Nowadays though, it is an astronomical amount of luxury car for the money, but more importantly, the reason why people love these so much, and you could say unlike a Bentley, unlike a Rolls-Royce, you could easily and legitimately use this as a daily driver if you wanted to, because to return to that point of its engine, with 270 horsepower, a barely 6-second 0 to 60 time, it has the kind of performance which you would expect from a proper full-size luxury Jaguar, but at the same time, you can average up to 46 miles per gallon, and that's not even on the motorway. On the motorway, just over 50. For what essentially amounts to a British luxury limousine, that is remarkable efficiency, and because of said efficiency, even its road tax is fantastic compared to so many other luxury cars, petrols and diesels alike, at £265 a year. If then you were already considering one of these Jaguar XJs, certainly a superb condition with fantastic mileage and fantastic history portfolio, no less, then this might be a prime car for you to consider. So of course you could reach out regarding it via the email address shown right here on screen, or alternately give us a call on 01749 871155 or via our mobile number of 07482 267 439.